My husband thinks it's inappropriate for me to drive a coworker home and I don't. Am I wrong? TLDR. My husband of 20 years is upset I've offered a ride to a coworker who lives nearby who got his job through me as I know his wife and doesn't have a car temporarily due to a car accident. Am I wrong to give him a ride? My 46-year-old husband of 20 years, who is 47, is annoyed with me because I have agreed to give a ride home to a coworker who lives a couple minutes away from our home. The backstory is, my work was hiring and a good acquaintance of ours, since we are regular customers at her business, asked if my work was hiring as her spouse was looking for work. I was able to get him an interview, and subsequently a job. He works in a different department, in a different area of the business, and I don't see him often at work. He was recently in a car accident and is waiting for the funds from his insurance to purchase a new vehicle. Normally his spouse drives him to work, but yesterday and today she is unable to drive him due to her work schedule. They live about 5 minutes away from my home and our work is about 30 to 40 minutes away. Due to the nature of my role at the company, I am aware of his current situation. He asked if I would mind giving him a ride home as we are coming from the same area, and I agreed as I didn't see an issue with it. I informed my husband and he didn't seem to mind. I drove him home yesterday and it was uneventful. Today he asked if there was any chance I could drive him again, as he was still unable to secure a ride for today, and again I agreed. I don't see the harm in helping someone out. I let my husband know I would be driving the coworker home again today, and he has become very upset. He feels it isn't appropriate of my coworker to take a ride with another man's wife. I reminded my husband that I'm a person, not just a wife, and that I have always been helpful and kind to those around me, that if I was in a bad situation I would appreciate if my coworker could give me a ride to or from work as well. That's what community is all about. My husband is digging in his heels, saying it's totally inappropriate and he would never drive in a car with another woman, and frankly, he's pissed at me and berating me over text messages. I told him I didn't realize he was uncomfortable, and if he really doesn't like it, then I will make up an excuse to not drive him in future if he asks. But today, I already agreed, and I'm not going to cancel last minute and leave him stranded. My question is it inappropriate to give a coworker of the opposite sex a ride, especially if we met him through his wife? I'm questioning whether I'm being disrespectful to my husband now.